Snipes, we've seen him sub in a couple of times mid-series. He will start this series for the UCF Knights. Buzz's shot is blocked away, and the follow-up just bounces around. Tristan can follow this up and tucks that in on the upper corner.
Now look at the twist here from Tristan. He gets this chip up and the hard, rotate to get straight horizontal, parallel with the ground, to dodge the demo, or at least the bump that was coming out of him for the challenge on the goal, allows him to continue that trajectory and squeeze that ball in between the corner.
There are very few like him, but Rain is going to try to match what Tristan's going to bring for Akron as he gets a great pass from Bits, and Buzz is left in an impossible spot.
Yeah, Buzz is absolutely dead there. I mean, you get a pass like that that's just scooped off the backboard like that. As long as it's placed to the left side, he's never reaching it. Great pass and shoot from UCF.
Oh, they were trying to hit Tristan. They have to settle for Buzz, and his shot's blocked by Snipes. They're going to look for Buzz again, all the way across field. Reticence for the lead, and he scores!
Oh, wow. That goes all the way back to Tristan actually faking that touch across the box. They were looking for Tristan, but Tristan had the presence of mind to let that ball roll and give it to Reticence. Reticence threw it back to Buzz. Buzz threw it off the wall. Tristan is just rotated out and lets Reticence take a beautiful shot off the wall. Fantastic coordination from Akron there.
All the way across the field to change what the defense is looking at and make them burn boost. Oh, Rain just ran out of time, but there's Snipes. No. He'll just come up. Nobody went for the ball.
No, Reticence is right on it. He was hovering at first because he thought someone was going to be right on it, and he ran out of boost at the last second before Snipes got there. And Reticence was just so ready for someone to be right on that ball that he just tried to hover in front of it, and he just fell off it. They get it back on the kickoff, though. Reticence just pushes this ball through Snipes, and Tristan is able to go around Bits, who was cheating just a little too hard.
And you could see even Bits made a turn at the last moment. He saw Tristan, realized, and tried to just clip him. Did not make contact, and it's an open net for Tristan to get that goal right back. It's Akron back in front, but not for long. Rain answers again.
Like Rain testing Tristan here. And this is all on Reticence. Can you get the clear? And that's a great read. And Rain doesn't even think about it. Goes right at him. But he does it with such force that Tristan doesn't have the space to cover the gap in time after he figures out the trajectory of the ball. Nice hard shot. Can always get the job done.
Right back to the wall.
And that bump allowed Buzz to get that nice free clear. And that's a dangerous pass. Snipes trying to stay with it. This is a tough one to defend. And he just couldn't hang on here. Kind of hits the brakes at the back post, sees that strong pass. He takes a guess at where he was going to shoot the ball, but Tristan continued on by. Snipes, that's a tough one to play, and he couldn't quite get there.
Boy, but Tristan's got this one red, and he forced everybody back expecting a pinch. This could still work out. Snipes on target, and we're tied.
Snipes will indeed find the back of the goal here. Bits just able to win the race, but the read, he had to get up so early to make sure he was going to beat the Akron defense, and Snipes will deliver a huge goal.
Tristan and Buzz will play that to the corner. There's a chance for UCF to steal this in regulation, but they'll have to do it without Snipes when we go to overtime. This goes all the way across. It'll kick right back out for nobody. Nobody made contact, and nobody's home. Reticence scores on an open net for Akron to escape game one.
Can always trust Reticence. Big double commit there from UCF, and that is frustrating to deal with. You played so well to keep it tight going into overtime, and you fall to a mistake like that. Bits is just off on the Akron side collecting a boost pad because he's got two people behind him. What's the worst that could happen? Well, the answer is the ball just falls right into the middle of the field for Reticence to go and pick one up and take it into the net.
Little off the mark as they left the door open. Some chaos back around midfield, and Buzz is going to score on an empty net. I don't know if there was a bump on Bits.
Yeah, Reticence.
But he was just flying out of control.
Yep, Reticence put Bits all the way up to the moon with that touch, caught him right as he jumped, and that sent him way further than he was hoping for, made it easy for Buzz back the other way, and maybe off the kickoff here, assuming Rain doesn't get a hold of it just enough.
Hi, Tristan. That was 2v1, and the one reigned supreme.
They got him
back
again.
the other way, they caught him again.
Buzz with another easy goal here. It just takes a favorable skip. Bits misses the double tap, and Rain realizes too late he has gone one step too far, and Buzz made him pay.
Just remember that.
So far, 11-0.
Yeah.
They don't do many things wrong. As Tristan really
no way.
racing for the ball.
Oh,
No, UCF, the collapse. Tristan just dives at one, Bits immediately tries to run and play defense, and Tristan just drips it off the nose, and it ends up getting own goal.
And then sometimes he doesn't, or he doesn't hit it cleanly. He's certainly going to hit this one cleanly, and it's 4-0.
Wow. Game 2 out of hand, and it started in, I think, the worst possible way for UCF here in this game, too. It's 4-0 with 3 minutes, and I'm willing to call the game over already. I don't get to do that very often, but I feel you're about to witness the UCF implosion.
10-0 in a real hurry.
It can feel that way, but I think
They're
right
gonna get
now,
one.
hey, look at that. They caught Buzz one step too far this time, and you like to see it if you're UCF. It's clearly not their favorite goal they've ever scored, but you're not going to complain when you still have 3 to go with 2 minutes on the clock.
Begins with a single step. They've got the first step out of the way. Can they get 3 more? Reticence out of the corner. Giveaway to Snipes. And he puts it right between the defenders.
The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step, but the most important one is the next. And it is Snipes who drills one down the middle in between 2 defenders. UCF cut the lead to 2, and they've got a lot of time to work with. Tristan off the wall, and Reticence is wisely playing safe here, but he's got to fight a 2-on-1. Dodges the demo and gets beat. Snipes will turn it in. It's 3-4. You got 63 seconds. And the Warriors looking to prove me dead wrong.
He had Rain running interference, so Reticence had to go wide, and Snipes knew. Ground pinch to get a little extra push. 103. All of a sudden, this blowout has become a game, but that whiff could make things real difficult as Buzz gets one by Bits at the end, and all that momentum may have just sailed away.
Oh, Snipes, he knew it. He needed to hit that ball. He missed it. And if you just watched his car just fall slowly back to earth in his own self-misery. Oh.
Snipes has been simultaneously the best and worst thing that has happened to UCF in this game. How about another inning except for it?
Can you got a crystal ball over there? He comes up with a big whip and then just drills this to the back post. Reticence having to fight off the bump, or at least the pressure from Rain, opening the door for Snipes, and again keeping it tight in game 2.
But that's blocked away by Tristan. Oh, Snipes was there.
Ooh.
Got a deflection, and Rain jumped in front of Bits. Tristan didn't get rid of this ball, and we are tied. How in the world?
Akron get tied up in all kinds of knots here. This is such an awkward ball for them to handle. Nobody's even facing the right way. They elect to let Tristan, because he's got the easiest touch. Rain jumps all over it as he wheeled around out of the corner, smashes one into the middle, and Akron are now thinking, hang on a second, we got a work to do now.
Oh, and then Tristan. It's like a game of horse. One-upsmanship, and he comes through with this.
The first touch and the flip reset, delaying it, holding onto it to make sure he can drill the ball through Snipes, because that first touch pulls Snipes up early because he knows he can't allow Tristan to get up to the backboard. And Tristan, demonstrating beautiful car control, wins 2 challenges in a row to put him back in the lead.
Much for Bits as Buzz takes him off the field. Snipes has to try and get there. The ball does stay up. But that little bank, nope, Snipes kept it in the air. Oh, he's flailing around and he couldn't get underneath it.
Oh,
and Akron, they survive another one. And right now, if you're UCF achieves, The way these two games have gone, good grief, we have had 20 goals in this series, and both games have been 1-goal games. To catch Akron out defensively, but it doesn't work out. As Reticence, center ball for Buzz. Boy, he had to put the brakes on, but he got the read, and Akron's in front.
Advantage of position goal here for Akron. Nothing else really need to be said. Rain and Snipes caught trying to turn forward, not expecting that ball to go straight up, and to make matters worse, fell down in a dangerous position where it was a tough read to make. Buzz got to watch it develop in front of him instead of above his head, able to get there sooner and turn it in. Tristan trying to score off the kickoff, and he's got just enough in the tank to make it work.
And this is number 7 in this series for Tristan. Boy, it is a marvel to watch at times.
The car control. If you ever want to get as good at Tristan at Rocket League, don't sit there and grind dribbling and thinking about ball control. Think about car control.
Absolutely. No lead is safe with UCF on the field. Even this 3-goal lead that they're about to take, as Buzz got the demolition, and he scores.
I was wondering how you were going to transition that one, and I believe you made the right choice with this is definitely a 3-goal lead. Again, UCF, they're trying to play so aggressive, trying to squeeze Akron back into their own half, because that's what was paying them so many dividends in the previous game. And this time they get a little too aggressive. They're late to a challenge. Buzz is able to find a demo and rips one towards the top left on the next kickoff. Only 2 minutes with a 3-goal lead. No lead is safe for sure, but it's not a lot of time to get 3.
Oh, Rain almost turned this in. It's still loose in front. And here we go again. Bit scores with 103 seconds left.
It's not a lot of time to get 3, but now it's a lot of time to get 2. Again, they just really make Akron have to make some awkward touches, and they're just not quite facing the right way to really get the power they need on those clears. And that's what's really making UCF so hard to put away, is they're playing so aggressive in the midfield that when they win those challenges, they catch Akron having to play defense facing the wrong direction. Yeah, he was definitely focused on controlling the ball there. Drips one down to Buzz. Rain has got to make a second save, and he can't do it. Just doesn't have the time to get set again in the net. He made a beautiful effort at that. It's just he took him all the way to the back of the goal to get out again, and Tristan fires one into the top under the crossbar. I think he just put this one away. Game 3 will come to a close. And Game 3 definitely got a little out of hand, not quite the same success as Game 2. And UCF, this is an 0-3 that doesn't do them many favors. I think Game 1 and 2, doable, but like we said at the start, just not quite as many tools as Akron has, and it leads to the 0-3.